I worked out. I said, fuck it. Miles. I said, fuck it. We need to burn some more fat. That's the solution. That's the solution. What's up, man? How you doing? You doing good? Good, man. Appreciate it. Throw that away. Oh, god damn. Yeah, I got done working out, man. Shit, I'm tired. Tired as hell. That's how you work out, man. You work out until you're tired as hell. We gotta go get some water because I don't have enough water. Here we go again. We gotta get up out of here, man. I'm probably overloading you guys with content, but whatever. I got something to say, about all this goddamn crying on the internet, man. That's not gonna do anything, and they don't care for men like that, bro. I'm sorry to say, but nobody's hearing your tears, bro. Nobody's responding to your tears. I mean, they might be hearing you, but they're not responding to you. They're not coming to your aid to help you out of that situation. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody's coming to save you, bro. That's all I gotta say. The complaining and the whining, that's for little kids and women, bro. Men come to like women's aid when they cry, bitch and complain and moan. You know what I'm saying? You'll be out forever, man. You'll be out suffering forever, man. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's coming to your aid, bro. It's like, yeah, you short, and you bald. It could be over for you. But you're saying you're not hurting for money and you got your finances in order, but it seems like that it's not enough. Because you're still single, you're still struggling to get a woman, man. So whatever you're doing right now is just not enough. You're not making enough money. I'm sorry, you're not. And the crying and the complaining ain't gonna do nothing, man. You saying you got your finances in order, but yet you don't have a woman by your side, bro. You are losing. We're losing. But we can't complain about it though, man. I'm not in the same situation as a short ball guy, man. Because I still got women checking for me. They're just not the women that I would check for. I'm just not attracted to the women that are checking for me right now. You feel what I'm saying? But the complaining is not gonna do anything. You can complain until you get old and die, man. Now go ahead. You can complain until you get old and die, man. There's nobody coming to your rescue, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta follow in the footsteps of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is a fucking millionaire, bro. You gotta be a millionaire. Apparently, what you doing right now, you saying you got your finances in order and you're not hurting for money and stuff like that, but you don't have a woman, bro. Meaning you are still failing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can keep on pushing that. Yeah, I got my finances in order. I got my finances in order. I'm not hurting for money or nothing like that. But bro, you don't got enough. You don't have status. That YouTube channel is not enough status, bro. You need to quit that shit. Get up off of YouTube. Start chasing the Hollywood dream, bro. Get money and status. 'Cause that's the only way out for you, bro. A regular job not gonna work. I don't think being a doctor is gonna work for him, or being a lawyer. You need to have money and status. Some guys need to have that, or it's over for them. Feel what I'm saying? Because all the crying and the bitching and complaining is not gonna work. I seen cats like that, man. You know, just cry. Never a solution. Never saying like, yeah, man, I'm chasing this Hollywood dream. That'll be a solution right there. You're going to Hollywood. You're trying out for roles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to become an actor. That's the solution. So, I'm going to do this until I make it, man, because I'm going to be here for the rest of my life if I don't do it. A lot of you guys don't understand. You are serving a life sentence, and you will be locked away for the rest of your life if you do not get money and status. You will be locked away. Like, I've been watching criminals and stuff, you know.
Like what time? Because we can have... Oh, come home! I'll tell them. Maybe after this we're gonna go home, or I don't know, I'll go ask first and then I'll phone you. Hi.
Here you go, bro.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Again.
All right, that's
I need some water. Yeah.
$3. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Have a good day.
Thank you.
You know, you will be in that situation for the remainder of your life if you do not get money and status. So you should be focusing on that instead of focusing on the bad shit, bro. Stop talking that bad shit because it's not gonna do anything. All you doing is coping, and coping ain't doing nothing, bro. Coping hasn't did nothing. I cope too, man, but I keep going. I keep pushing forward. The hell? I got ants in my bag? Really? They were getting into my bag. Yeah, that bullshit. I gotta throw this away. That's that bullshit, bro. I'm tired of hearing the complaining. He just uploaded another video. Complaining. And I'm like, well, where's your solutions at, though, brother? Where's your solutions at? Somebody gave me this chain. I'm not weird. I just bought it because it looked cool. and I was flying the sign, somebody gave me a chain. But I do not believe in God at all. I wore it because it looked cool. It looked cool. Anyway, so it's like the situation that you're in. Just remember, it's a life sentence. Complaining behind bars is not gonna get you out of jail, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy can complain all he wants, but he's still not gonna get let out of jail, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to serve his time. You know, and that's what you do when you're on the grind. You serving your time, and then when the time is right, after all the hustling is done, they'll let you out. Until then, me, you, and everybody else who's struggling, we doing time, and we got to do the time, and then we got to do the grind. You got to grind your way out that situation. Apparently, you're not doing enough, brother. I'm talking to a short ball guy. Because you're still in the same situation. You're talking about you got your finances in order. There's no sun, man. I don't have to wear no goddamn sun. Sorry. No shades, man. You're still in the same situation that you're in, okay? You're not working hard enough, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you're not working hard enough. It's not enough. What you're doing right now is not enough. All you're doing is complaining about the situation, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Complaining ain't gonna do nothing. Right now, he needs to seek Hollywood. He needs to seek show business, bro. Follow in the footsteps of Kevin Hart. Start showing up at comedy shows. Go for acting gigs. Start pursuing an acting career. That'll save you. That's the solution right there, bro. They say, I'm working on my acting career right now. You know, that's the only way out, really. So I'm just going to keep on working on my acting career until I get a break. I don't care about right now. You know, I'm going to make it out of this situation, even if I got to claw my way out, even if I got to wait another 1 or 2, 3 years. No, it don't matter how long it takes. As long as I get out of my situation in the future. Because right now, that's a life sentence for you, man. You're going through 8, 9, 10 droughts, 10-year droughts. That's a life sentence. That means you're going to do another 10 years, man. And then as you get older, it's going to get worse, especially being 5'4". He probably was getting women based on how young he was back when he was younger. He's almost 30 years old. I think he's 30 now. Your physical, your age, all that stuff is going to decrease over time. And it's going to get even harder. So I say start prepping right now for the future, bro. Feel what I'm saying? You know, what's up with it? The short ball guy. He sound like a reverse Tyrone. Like he's, look, I'm not in the same situation that short ball guy is in right now. I can get women, but it's the ones that I want. Like, I want certain ones. I don't really care about the face too much, you know. Just an average woman with a big butt or whatever, and I have a hard time getting those. Highly competitive. So my thing is, get the money and then the women will come. You gotta focus on that shit, bro. Cause I don't hear nothing about him talking about, I need to make it better. You know, I hear him talking about his finances are in order and shit like that. But that's not gonna work. It's not enough. Just to have stability for you to be 5'4" is not enough. You need to be like that guy on AMS video. Remember that 4'5" guy? You know, you need to be like him. You need to be able to walk into a store and buy you a $10,000 Rolex. That's the level you have to be on for your height and your sub 5-ish looks. You got to be able to walk into the store and buy a $10,000 Rolex without blinking. You need to work harder, bro. You're not working hard enough. He's talking about, yeah, I got my finances in order, bro. Like, bro, I don't have my finances in order, but I'm not in the same situation that you're in. You can't get anything because of your height and your sub 5 face, bro. You got a sub 5 face. You're below average looking on top of your height. That's a wham bam and then thank you. That's a wham bam thank you, man. That's a two. That's a one hitter quitter, boy. Actually, no, that's a two hitter quitter. That's two things against you. Your height and your sub 5 looks. You have to make a lot of money. I'm talking about, bro, you need to be pushing a high-end car, a Lamborghini, Murcielago, a Lamborghini Gallardo, at least that. That's a $150,000 car. What you driving in right now, it's not a high-end car. I can tell by the insides. That's not a high-end car, man. You need to be out here in Hollywood, bro. You need to be pulling in millions a year. You need to be making like at least $5 million, $10 million a year. You need to be in acting roles. You need to be pushing for the acting career, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You need to be working harder than what you're working right now. Because apparently what you're doing right now is not enough to attract females. I'm sorry, it's not. And you can look at this video and judge for yourself. I don't care if he comes by and look at my videos. Matter of fact, I think he follows my videos because he responded, but he didn't say nothing. He didn't say my name. I could tell he was talking about me, or he was trying to respond to me, to my videos without saying my name. You know, because one of my videos I said everything happens for a reason. And then he made a video saying that I don't believe that nothing happens for a reason or some shit like that. I don't know if he was drunk or not, bro, making that video, but he made no sense at all. When I listen to him, he doesn't make any sense when he talks. I can't learn nothing from him, bro. I can't learn nothing from him. Dude's like 15 years younger than me, man. It's hard to listen to him because it's a bunch of gibberish. He still ain't learned nothing yet. He don't know that's a life sentence that he living in right now. That means he gonna get old and gray like that. Instead of taking 5 years out of your life to chase your dream, you're gonna be there for the next how long you gonna live? Like, let's say he gonna live to be 80. He's 30 now. He got 50 years of hard labor, you know, doing time. You know, you're basically behind bars, basically, when you're in that situation, bro. You're serving a life sentence, so you better get to it. Chop, chop. Get to that Hollywood role, man. I'm telling you. You better be in Hollywood trying out for, like, acting gigs, bro. I'm telling you. And keep going until you get your break, because you're going to be there for a lifetime, bro. You got 50 more years probably, because the average human being lived to be 80 years. You know, that's the average human being. Some motherfuckers died before that. And I don't think I'm going to get 80 years. I think, man, I don't know. I'm going to croak at 70 probably. My grandma croaked at 70. You know. He's like, you got more living to do, and you need not be worried about right now. You see, you thinking about right now. I could tell just by the way he's talking and what he's saying. It's like you focus on the bad parts right now. You're not focused on, like, I want to be this in the future so that way I won't be in the situation for the rest of my life. I'd rather do a little bit more time, you know, than do a life sentence, man. That's what it is right now. You don't know. You just don't know, bro. You guys are complaining about it. I told you, a life sentence is not what you're not supposed to be doing, bro. Get on your fucking shit, bro. Stop crying out here in these streets. Because you can cry 10 more years, man. You gonna cry 10 more years, or you gonna grind for 10 more years? I know I'm gonna hit the jackpot in the future. That's why I keep playing. Because eventually I'm gonna cross luck again in the future. I know I am. I've seen other lottery people do it. They crossed luck 3 or 4 times in their life, and they became millionaires because of the luck. Luck does happen, you know. There is such thing as luck, and it happens. Like if you went to Hollywood and you've been grinding for 2 or 3, 4, 5 years, you're gonna get a lucky experience. I guarantee it, bro. You start trying out for Hollywood roles or acting gigs, eventually you're gonna luck up, and then you're gonna see the fruits of your labor. Like Tom Likey said, he said when you're grinding, you start experiencing lucky experiences. You start seeing the fruits of your labor. You know, for all the grinding you did. So all the crying is not going to do you any good, any justice. He complaining about why we got to pay taxes and why we got to do this, why we got to do this. It sounds like a bunch of complaining. Listen to how he sounds, though, bro. Don't he sound like a woman, though? He sounds like a female, bro, that's complaining why life sucks. He's complaining about why life sucks, basically. That's what he's complaining about. Fuck that, bro. We all know life sucks, but you got to get your grind on, bro. Or you're going to be there for the remainder. I'm telling you, bro, a life sentence is something that you don't want to do. You are in that situation for life. Do you understand the words for life? Meaning that you will never, ever see a good life with females, ever. Not now, not in the future, not in the far future. You won't never see a lick of top-tier coochie your whole entire life. Like my dad, like I said, my dad was an average-looking dude. My mother was average. All he saw was average and below average women his whole entire existence when he was living. He never got to see a bad bitch, man. He died before he could see a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're going to live your life average for the rest of your life. And below average. You're going to live your life average and below average forever. But you got to spend your time grinding. It's okay to complain about, like, man, I hate this life, man. I hate it. You know, it's okay to let the cope out, or let the frustration out. You know, because I use YouTube for a cope, like, but I keep grinding though, even though I might complain a little bit, but I keep grinding. It don't matter because I don't want to be here for life. Do you understand what life is? Life in prison. I'm seeing criminals get put away for life. Like, I saw this one guy, I guess he lost his mind or something. He killed his parents. He killed his stepfather and he killed his mother, right? And the judge threw the book at his ass, and he was like, for people that you loved, this is what I'm doing this for the people that loved you. You killed the people that love you. You feel what I'm saying? And he threw the book at him. He got life in prison without a possibility of parole. His life is done. He's over. He's gonna die in prison, bro. He's gonna die like that. And that's how society treats men who don't build, men who don't get out there and get money. That's how society treats you. They put you in the cell and they let you stay there. I'd rather be digging myself out slowly every single day than stay inside a situation for the rest of my life. I'd rather dig myself out slowly but surely with a spoon. If I'm trapped somewhere up underground and they said, man, trapped in there for life, but here's a spoon, you better start digging or you're gonna be here for the rest of your life. Man, I'll be like, give me that spoon. I'm gonna dig my shit. Okay. I'm gonna start digging myself out. A couple of years go by, bruh. As long as I got food and water up underground, I'm digging myself out. And I'm watching everybody just sit there like, man, it's hopeless, bro. Fuck digging myself out. I want to stay here for the rest of my life. Okay. you better start digging, bro. Because you're going to be there for the rest of my life. See, if I dig for like 2 or 3, 4 or 5 years, I get out and I can have a life. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of staying there up on the ground, trapped like a rat. And, you know, I probably got all the food that I could eat and to stay alive, but I'm going to be up on the ground for life. Can you imagine that? Up on the ground, trapped for life. Never, ever going to see out. That's how it is with you crybabies, man, here online. You're in a situation where you'll never get out because people don't come to men's rescue, bro. They come to women and children's rescue. They don't come to grown-ass men whining and complaining, bro, because they expect you to be out here building. They don't expect you to be out here crying like a woman. They expect you to be out here getting the most money that you can get. That's why they got so many goddamn male millionaires here in the Bay Area, because they knew what time it was. Ain't nobody gonna come to your rescue. That's why you get a lot of money. Nobody likes a brokey. Nobody likes a motherfucker who's broke. That's why dudes get out there and they hustle and they chase that bag, because they know they're nothing without it. You feel what I'm saying? So stop all the complaining, because it's not gonna do anything, bro. Gotta push forward, no matter what. What happens? No matter what happens, keep pushing forward. Because it's a life, don't you understand? You guys don't get it. A life sentence. I'm gonna say it again. A life sentence. A life sentence. Versus maybe the next like 3 to 4 years or 5 years, you'll get out and have some type of life. When you're chasing your goals, eventually, a couple of years go by, you're gonna hit something. Boom. You're gonna get a lucky experience, man, and you're gonna fucking come up, man. That's how it was for Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's how it was for Michael J. White. That's how it was for like Michael Jordan and all these other motherfuckers, man. They started young, they started early, you know, and they kept digging themselves out of poverty, bro. It's like, it's a curse that your parents have left behind, and you have to spend your whole entire life digging yourself out of that curse that you're in, because this is a curse. Being under 6 feet tall is a curse. Being broke is a curse. I'm gonna say it again. Being under 6 feet tall is a curse. Being broke is a curse that your parents did not give a fuck about. They didn't care about you. They cared about just having a kid. They didn't care whether or not you was gonna have a bright future or nothing like that. They just had your ass and left you here to fend for yourself. You know what I mean? They didn't think like, let me get my shit together so I can have children, you know, so they could have a head start in life. You feel what I'm saying? Your daddy or your mom decided to like sleep with a short person and you got fucked up ass genetics. That's your mom and dad, man. Your dad didn't think to get like a taller woman, you know, after he got money and status. You know, that's what happened to Kevin Hart. He got a taller woman. He said, I'm breaking the short guy curse. The short guy curse. I'm breaking the short guy curse. You know what I'm saying? I got a taller woman. That means I got taller babies on the way. My kid's gonna be taller than me. They're gonna have a better life than me. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if it's a dude. His son is gonna be taller than him. You know what I'm saying? Son gonna be at least 5'8", 5'9". That's an okay height. That's my height, 5'9". You know what I'm saying? But he's breaking the short guy curse, and he spent years chasing his goals, man. Finally crossed the finish line. He out. Now look at his life now. He finally crossed that shit, bro. I'm talking about Kevin Hart because the short bald guy, he don't understand how much money he really got to get, man, to make females flock to him, bro. He has to get money and status. He has to seek Hollywood. If you're not funny, go to some acting lessons. Start trying out for acting roles online, bro. Develop a passion for acting. Start reading books so you can develop a passion for acting. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I would do if I wasn't chasing the jackpots. I'll be chasing Hollywood, baby. You feel what I'm saying? But the complaining, it's like, bruh, here we go. Complaining like a woman, but still no solutions. What are you doing to try to fix everything, bruh? That your parents left behind broken. Your parents left shit behind broken and you let it be broke. You're not trying to fix it. That's what I'm saying. That's what separates the crybabies from the men, bro. That's what separates the men from the crybabies. Cause you're a crybaby. You're like, hey man, I don't cry. Cry like, bro, we are grown men. We gotta come up with solutions. We could complain, but we gotta come up with a solution. Whatever the problem is, we have to fix it. We gotta come up with a solution. Because this is going to be a curse that's going to last all the way until your dying day. You have to think. You have to think. You know, you have to think about it like that. You feel what I'm saying? Can't get my words out, goddammit. You have to think about it like that. Like, damn, this is going to last until my dying day. I have to do something about this. Okay, forget about right now. This is focus on the future. Okay, 3, 4, 5 years from now, where do I want to be? Okay, let's start working right now. Let's start getting on the grind right now because I don't want to be here for the rest of my life struggling. Eventually in the future, I want to get out. It's like I said, it's like doing time, you know? What's his name? BG did some time. He did over 10 years, man. He finally got out. Everybody's talking about how fruity he was, you know, how fruity he was, how zesty he was when he came out of jail. But he got out. Eventually, now he got some type of life instead of staying in there rotting for the rest of his life, bro. You don't understand what a life sentence is. It's basically the fucking judge threw the book at your ass and you're never getting out. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna be behind bars for the rest of your life. That's what doing a life sentence is. And then you gotta understand that you'll never get out. But at least if you're on your grind, you got some type of hope. Eventually, like I'm gonna eventually get out of this shit in the future, man. I'm gonna eventually get out of this hellhole. It might take me a couple of years, but eventually I'll get out. Because uploading complaint videos on YouTube is not gonna do anything for your life. That's a cope, and you might feel better that a few other struggling men heard you and shit like that. And yeah, I made a video. Yeah, I made another coping video. I made another coping video, and that made me feel real good now. I got all my followers following me, man. I'm doing something right now. Then tomorrow when you wake up, it's gonna be the same shit. Like, damn, I'm still short. I'm still under 6 feet tall. Dating is gonna be harder than me, man. It's gonna be harder on me than it is than the guys who are 6 foot plus. Dating is gonna be harder on the niggas that's under 6 feet tall, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if I was like 6 foot plus, I probably would have kids by now, cause I'd be good looking and tall at the same time. But it didn't happen for me, man. The standards of women have went up because of social media. We gotta understand that. And then we gotta compete with these motherfuckers like a beast, man. Be like a motherfucking animal on these motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like a Wolverine, bro. Like, you're surrounded by lions, man, but a Wolverine, he ain't nothing to be fucked with. You see what I'm saying? When them claws come out and you fuck that lion up, he ain't gonna wanna fuck with you no more, man. Be a force to be reckoned with, man. Gotta tighten my backpack up. What's up with it, Joey Finglish? Eat that motherfucking shit from the back. You know what I want to do? I want to get the bag so I can eat 8, 9s, and 10s from the back. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And I'm gonna do it too, watch. Watch when I get the bag. I'm gonna be eating these 8, 9s, and 10s from the back. and, you feel me? All the crying, it's not gonna do anything, bro. It's like you're gonna upload 1,000 videos crying. In that time period of uploading 1,000 videos crying, you could have got closer to the acting career, bro. And watch, he gonna keep on uploading video one after the next. It's gonna, I said, into next year, this time, he gonna be still crying. You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm hungry and fasting right now, man. Whew, all I had was a pre-workout, though. I burnt that motherfucker out, though, working out. Now I'm walking pretty far right now, so I'm finishing off my cardio. I got a growling stomach right now. But I'm just saying, man, that's not productive. Like, uploading videos here on YouTube is not productive. The crying and stuff, and the complaining and the whining like little babies. I don't think nobody taught you how to be a man, bro. It's called building and competing. You know, building and competing. You feel what I'm saying? Women complain and shit, man. Children complain about situations that they're in. You know, men, we suck it up and build, man. We suck it up and get that bag. Cause that's the only thing that's gonna save your ass. I told you. A life sentence is what you're doing right now. I'm sorry. The judge threw the book at you, bro. You're not getting out ever. Not even the next like 2 or 3 years. You're not even getting out. You're not getting out in the next 5 years. You're not getting out in the next 10 years. You're there stuck in your situation until you get that bag. That's it. Look at that one guy. He's 4'5". He got him a woman, bro. The guy on AMS video, I don't know if you looked at that video that AMS uploaded about the 4'5" guy and how he was with the 7, living with him. He got a woman, bro. You might say it's a transactional relationship, but yeah. But he get to tag some ass every now and then. Versus you sitting stuck there in your situation for life. You know what I'm saying? And this guy's shorter than you, bro, and he got a woman. Because he got money. He can go drop 10 racks on a Rolex like it's nothing, bro. It's like you guys don't understand what situation you're really in. I think that's why you're uploading video one after the next complaining. You don't understand it. You see, you got to understand for life. For life. Meaning that you'll never get it out. Something in my nose. Shed like a napkin or something. You're there for life. For life. Let that sink in, bro. Meaning that you're never getting out. There's no God coming out of the sky saving you. There's no Jesus coming to save you. If you spent like 10 years in that situation, you're going to spend another 10 more years. And then another. You're going to be 50 years old, still single, still complaining on internet. You're going to have gray hair, still complaining. Man, why this shit ain't moving quickly, man? I ain't been out here 8, 10 years driving and just hopping. And I'm like, bro, that was 20 years ago. You could have had business, did something about it, and you still in the situation? If you're still in that same situation that you're in, bro, you're not doing enough. You're not seeking money and status, bro. Yeah, that guy, Fresh and Fit, the puggy guy, he got off his ass, bro, and got money and status. He knew he was sub-5. He knew he was screwed from the get-go. But he got busy and started working toward that goal, man. I told you, it's like digging your way out slowly out of a situation that you're in. You know what I'm saying? It's like dudes who want to escape prison. What they do, they build underground tunnels. It might take years to to dig that tunnel, but eventually you'll get to the other end miles away from the prison because you're trying to escape, right? So you just determined to get out of prison. You just, fuck that, I can't be here for the rest of my life. So you just find a way to dig a tunnel up on the ground, man, with a spoon. And you digging and digging and digging and digging. And 1 year went by, 2 years went by, 3 years went by. You cover up the hole that's in your cell. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, when you're digging, you gotta put a dummy inside you're digging at night, right? You gotta put a dummy inside your bed like you sleep, and you gotta put the hole. You gotta cover the hole with a rug or a blanket or something. You know what I'm saying? And at night, every single day that goes by, you're digging. I mean, every night, my bad. Every night that goes by, you're digging and digging. You're getting closer to the destination where you want to go, like Mexico or something like that. And you in Arizona, you dig the hole all the way from Arizona to Mexico, okay? So it took you like 5 years to do it, but you were serving them a life sentence, you know. And then finally, you hit the spot where you wanted to be, you know. You dug your hole out, and now you're in Mexico, running away from the cops. You got a disguise on and shit everywhere you go, but you got out of prison. It took you time, but it got out. You got out. Versus saying, damn, I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life. Oh well, my life is over. I won't have no type of life. My life is over now because I refuse to dig a hole out of my situation, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's like little by day. You're digging. You know? You find out of the situation. Fine, I'm out. It took me a while, woo, but I got out though. I got out. He got his finances in order, and he's not hurting for money. And I'm like, apparently it's not enough. Whatever you're doing is not enough. So stop trying to throw that out there like you're really doing good, but really you're not doing enough because you don't got a woman on your arm. The 5 foot guy, he got a woman on his arm, bro, because he got more money than you. He could go buy a $10,000 Rolex. He can go buy a $10,000 watch. I saw him blinged out. He said, man, I could go inside, I could spend like a king, man. Buy me a nice Rolex for 10 grand. Buy some shoes for 5 grand. Buy my woman some stuff, you feel me? I got it going on. But as long as that money is there, she'll be there, giving them ass every now and then. When it's time to fuck, you know, she might give them what they call it, out of the water fish sex or whatever, or starfish sex or whatever. Better than sex. So, okay, like that, man. You're getting the knee sucked every now and then. You feel me? You're not jacking off the porn every single fucking goddamn day. And I mean the cuss too. You know, you're not jacking off the porn every single goddamn day, wishing you had a woman and shit. So the fucking dumbass motherfuckers keep on complaining about nothing. It's like, bruh, handle your business, bruh. Keep your eyes on the prize. Money is what you need right now at this point. That's all you need. That's all you need. They're complaining about your situation and all the time doing that and not focus on making more money. Yo, son, that ain't gonna work. Being a doctor or a lawyer for a 5 foot guy, that ain't gonna work. Making $200,000 or $300,000 a year, not gonna work. That's not enough money. You need to be making in the millions, bro. You gotta be a millionaire, bro. Jermaine Dupri, short guy. He knew he was done. Man, he got out there and became a music producer, bro. That's all you got is the bag. That's all you can get, man. That's your only hope is the bag. That's the only hope. You need to be focused on that. Stop getting up on this internet complaining all the time. Because it gets tiring, bro. I'm like, this dude is still talking and complaining about the situation, bro. When he's serving a life sentence. He don't even know that he's serving. He thinking that he gonna get out in the future. I might as well don't do nothing. You know, I might as well don't grind because eventually I'm gonna get out. No, you're not. You're there for life, bro. You're serving a life sentence out here in these streets. You're never getting out. You're not gonna be able to even have a girlfriend or be in a relationship with a woman. Bruh, there's tons of dudes in your situation and they say, you know what? I'm gonna chase this bag because I don't want to be here for the rest of my life. So I might as well keep chasing every single day of my life, man. Keep chasing this bag. There's tons of dudes out there that was in your situation and said, no, fuck that. This is not how my life is gonna end. So they start chasing the bag with all their goddamn might and all their power, you know? Because as long as you don't have it, man, you'll be in that situation. And if you ain't got it, you gotta keep on chasing it until you get it. That's it. It's so simple, just like that. You ain't got it, keep chasing it. I ain't got the bag, I keep chasing it. I ain't got it yet. I'm gonna keep chasing the motherfucker, man. Because I refuse to keep struggling in the dating market forever. And you know, I know that I've been without a girlfriend for like 8 years, and I know this shit is real. So I'm gonna keep on chasing this bag until I get it. I'm gonna keep chasing. I sweated, man, because I was walking fast. I've been doing a lot more running and shit. Running will cut your ass up. You'll be cut, shredded. I'm doing what I can do to get out of my situation, bro. I'm not sitting there just crying. Yeah, you might hear a complaint or two from me every now and then, like, damn, this shit sucks, I hate this. But nah, you gotta be a man in battle, man. You gotta go to the heat of battle, bro. You gotta be a warrior, bro. You gotta be a motherfucker that takes no prisoners, bro. You gotta be like Jean-Claude Van Damme and Bruce Lee and Michael J. White. It's time to get your fight on, not try to run from the fight, bro. You're a pussy, you keep running away from your problems when you need to be taking that shit head on, straight up. It's like, bro, this is a fucking man. Nobody taught you how to be a fucking man, bro. Grow the fuck up. Get the bag, man. Stop fucking off time. You letting time go by. Talk about you got it going on. No, you don't, man. Bruh, you got your finances in order. Okay, bruh. But you still in the same situation. So your finances don't mean shit, bro. Stop throwing that shit out there like it means something. Because it don't fucking mean nothing, bro. You're still struggling, bro. You're still in the same spot. That's not enough. You gotta reach higher ground. Okay, that's not enough. That's not bringing women around in my life. Okay, we got to see Hollywood. Pack your bags, nigga, and move to Hollywood, bro. And see if you could accomplish that goal. Live off top ramen and hot dogs while you still young, and you can still do that. Live off canned goods. Cook your meals. Go to acting gigs, bro. Or acting tryouts, or go to auditions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Wake up in the morning, look online, let's see what's the next audition. Okay, I'm gonna go over here to this audition. We're gonna audition real quick for this part real quick. Maybe you might play a midget or something, or maybe you might play yourself, a guy that's struggling in the dating market or something. You know what I'm saying? And then do that every single day. Iron your clothes, cook your food at home, go to the next audition. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, fine. We're going to go to the next audition. We're going to keep on chasing until we get one. Then one day you get lucky, boom. Hollywood, the bitches are knocking down your motherfucking door, bro. But if you're sitting there doing nothing, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. That's a life sentence. If you're doing nothing about your situation, the crying, the complaining, they're acting like little girls and little babies, bro. It pisses me the fuck off. Grow the fuck up, bro. Grow some balls and get out there and fight, man. Get your motherfucking fight on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You crying like a little baby, man. I'll slap you upside your head and be like, shut the fuck up, bro. Stop crying. Stop crying, bro. Stop all the crying on the internet. It pissing me off to hear all that shit, man. I'm like, man, let me turn this motherfucker off, man. He pissing me off, bro. You're serving a life sentence, bro, and you'll never get out of that situation. Never, ever. Another 10 years gonna go by, he's gonna still be uploading videos one after the next. Man, I'm still here, man. 10 years ago, it's 2035. I'm still here, man. I'm still, like, yeah, because you was crying the whole entire time, bro. Instead of out there chasing the dream every single day of your life. You ain't doing that, bro. You need stuff like that. And your situation, as short as you is, bro, you need status. Fuck that, man. Get off the internet. Stop doing this shit, bro. I gotta go, man. I just made it to my spot. You guys have a good day, man. I'm out, man. I know I'm pissed off right now, but I'm out. You guys have a good day. I'm out.